So it's Sunday afternoon. It's too windy to spray today, but I went ahead and got the sprayer loaded up so I can have a busy day tomorrow. But in the meantime, I was over here at the builder. Remember that day it was really cold? I didn't get everything disconnected because I was not tough enough. Well, it's better today. 80 degrees is more my style, but I want to show you what I had to do. Had to get a couple extensions here going to try to get this broken up. Boys, you can't see it. They're out running around. So enjoying the beautiful weather here, but a little too windy to spray. So we're piddling. Good morning. It's a beautiful day out here today. The sun's peeking out. Gonna have a good day today. We're gonna call it out. It's gonna happen today. We're gonna get lots of spraying done. I got to drive to our one place. It's west over there. It's about 30-45 minutes one way on the tractor. So that just takes up the time driving. Just about 100 acres of spraying over there. So we'll get that done this morning. And then I just have a few acres here around the barn. And might be able to get it with what's left in this tank after spraying over there. And then I'll fill up again, and then I'll be all east over near Dad's house, and then he'll help me. We'll move the trailer over there. And then I got 450 acres or so to spray over there. Try to get all of that done today and tomorrow. There's a chance of rain tomorrow night, and then the next day and the next. So it'd be really good to get that all done and could get the wheat spraying wrapped up. And then we can get the big track 8260 all serviced and ready to go, hooked up to the strip till bar, get the strip till going. So always something to do. Got this tractor off yesterday off the module builder, so I can get it hooked to the shredder. And need to get the shredder serviced and shred a couple places that we might catch some wheat seed off to get those stalks out of a sample. So busy day this morning. Let's get to work. All right, status update. We're going. Just got the perimeter done. Fence over there, fence back there. This field was our worst cotton. If you'll remember, we only got the 2 modules off this, about 100 acres. And then this is the wheat that Emily and Denton were helping me sow back when. So it looks pretty good. You can see where we drove. Not great. That stuff just got dried out. Don't have a great stand there, but overall, I mean, pretty decent considering this. You know, we plowed this because we were so wet and couldn't strip. We came over and we plowed this with the cultivator, broke it up, and I think that really helped getting us some loose dirt and helped hold that seed. Got into some moisture then, but then got it covered, so we didn't lose it out to dry it out, or the birds, the cranes got it. So, anyways, it's going good. So now this should knock out pretty quick. Consider I think I can get the perimeter now, just up and down a few times, and then I'll be back east and keep working. All right, so wild hogs are a problem. They make a bunch of babies every year. They eat stuff like crops. We had to get out of growing milo or grain sorghum because of them, and so we don't really want them around. And people shoot them all the time, which is great. What's not great is someone that shoots them and just shoots them from the road, which is illegal, and then leaves them in your field, which is annoying. And so I was just driving along, and I stopped before this one. No tusk left on that one, but that one those tusks could definitely puncture a tire, as could the rib bones. And then this was I don't know, the hip bone or something. So kill wild hogs. That's totally fine. Kill them and take them to somewhere, but don't shoot them from someone else's field without permission, from the road, which is illegal, and then leave them, because now I had to move them. I had to kick them around with my foot when they were still rotted earlier this year, and now I'm picking up bones. So thanks, guys. Well, that's not supposed to be there. So, old house, high winds, loose 10, in my way. Let's go get it. See if I can't cut my hand on this, dragging it across. those. Found another one. So one of my goals would be to, at some point, bulldoze all this and eliminate it from having to, we have to plow around. You can't make any, there's only one little section there in the middle that you can go through, but not in a straight line. We have to jump over. So with wheat, it's pretty easy to get around, but when we're doing the cotton, you got to jump over and shift over a bunch. Here's a fun fact for you. This is the Sims house. This land, there's the barn down there, was the Sims land that my grandparents bought from them. And so I think that was in the 50s or 60s. You know what? I'm not sure when that was, but they bought it from the Sims who used to live here. And now they don't live here. And Grandma lives there on the corner of this property, which was the Sims place. So a bunch of little outbuildings here, an old one-way plow over there. So yeah, I'd love to get rid of all this though. Can you imagine what kind of fun might be in there? Look at all this brand new tin just stacked up. Can you imagine what might be living underneath all these things? No thanks. Okay, I'm driving up on that oil well location that we did some dirt work and plowed and sowed late, so it's coming up. Better than I thought actually in some of this dirt that didn't look very fertile, so good to see that coming up. Man, I'm so thankful to be able to drive through that, not have to plow around another thing. So get rid of that house, that would be awesome, but got rid of that oil well. Although we would have liked to have an active well there, but not having an obstacle sure is nice. That farming around stuff, it's doable. Obviously people do it all over the world, but like long straight roads like this field, mile long with zero obstacles, and that's how you get some acres knocked out when you're just going. So glad that's literally behind us. Okay, I'm on my third tank, on fourth field of the day. So going well. I need to get 5 loads. Looks like I'm gonna need 5 and a partial one. So should be able to finish tomorrow. I'm gonna get this sprayed out. Got about 300 gallons left here. I'll get this sprayed out, and then I gotta go. We've got a community supper that we do monthly, and so I gotta get going for that. But I want to show you on this wheat's, I don't know if you can see right over there, there's a big difference in the size and how green the two wheats are. This wheat that I'm spraying right here, we got a big rain in the middle of our cotton stripping, and so I sowed this much before the rain and that after, and just how much the difference in just the amount of time and getting the rain on top of this made. So little difference, but it'll catch up. Okay, remember earlier when I told you that hogs were a nuisance? And this isn't even the worst. I just drove by the worst, but there are craters right there. All right, here's a good example of what we're trying to kill. This purple hen bit. It's got a purple flower, and we had to sow wheat into this because we were at the end of the season, and so obviously this was going to be thick because we couldn't get to it before till the wheat came up, and then so now this will take care of this pretty good and keep any more of it from coming up. But it's a pretty thick patch right here. All right, so I've met more cars on the road today than I have in a long time combined. Man, I was driving like before 8, around, before and after 8 o'clock, so people are going to work, and now I'm on the road after 5, before and after 5, and people are coming home from work, so I know that's part of it. But it's not like we live in a big city, and there's nothing here. But anyways, lesson on if you're coming upon a tractor coming towards you or coming up from behind, drive normal. Don't be a buster and trying to blow us off the road, but also don't slow down a mile away from us, especially if we get off the road, because one, I don't want to drive in the ditch long because it's rough. I have to go slower. There's mesquites, I don't want to get a flat tire. So come on, especially when I'm over already, go fast. And then if I see you coming for a long way, I don't want to get over until I have to. So keep coming, normal speed, and we can share the road. We can do this together. So just a lesson I've noticed today of if you're on the road, do those simple things, and we can get together very well. And I can get where I'm going, and you can get where you're going, because I do want to get out of your way. I really do. But I want you to go normal speed, and when I'm over, maybe even go a little faster. That would be awesome. All right, that's a wrap for me. Got the sprayer loaded, ready to go first thing in the morning. I do have to get a little more chemical, so I'll do that first. And actually, first I'm gonna go to chemical, and then my buddy Samuel's going to feed out a hog for me. We're gonna, into show season, he can get some pigs pretty cheap, and he feeds them out and then stocks his freezer with all kinds of pork. And that sounds like a good idea. He does a beef, and when they run out of beef, about that time, it's time to get the pork. And so we did that half beef earlier from my sister and brother-in-law, and we've really enjoyed that. And so now we're gonna get a hog. So that'll be good. We'll have all those kinds of things to eat. So we're gonna go do that first thing in the morning. Then I'll finish spraying. I'll need 2 full loads, this one and another one, and then a partial to finish all the wheat. So, and today was a productive day. Got 3 full loads sprayed out with driving all the way to Old Glory and back and moving the trailer over here. So sprayed about 360 acres in a day. If I could, I would have been able to keep going I didn't have this dinner tonight. I could have got another 120, and so I figure I can spray probably about 500 acres in a day if I'm getting after it, no problems. So good day today, thankful for that. Tomorrow I'll get another good day, get some rain, and we'll be in business. Hey, thank you guys for watching, we appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know the drill, and if you're gonna farm it.